Oh, well, I am full from breakfast, I'll tell you that. Actually, I just had a lady walk by and she saw the bike and she came up and asking where I was from and all this other stuff. And sat and had sorry, got a little crusty in my eye. Sat and had a little conversation with her for a little while. And she's just from the area and she was thinking about bringing her KTM 300, I think she said, 300, 350. But right now I'm going through my trail book and I'm looking up the Dells of the Eclair segment. It's a 3 on the hill difficulty, which that doesn't mean anything to me. These books just do not explain hill difficulties very well. So it could be hilly like crazy and it's still a 3. It could be fairly flat, it's still a 3. I don't understand their ratings on that, but the book says it's a 3. The trail difficulty itself is only a 2, so I'm expecting the trail to be pretty well groomed, fairly wide, so we'll see what happens. Let's see, the distance is 2.6, so yeah, it's going to be a little over 5 miles to cover the whole thing because I've got to go out and back. I'm going to read this real quick and then we're going to get on the hike. I've got my lid to my rucksack. I've got my 3 bottles of water and a can of bug spray in there. It's overcast and cloudy, so I'm not really worried about sunscreen today, but I think the bugs are going to be out in force because the storm's coming in. So let me finish reading this. We'll get on our hike. Cool. Hey guys, I need to interrupt just for a moment here, and that's because in the next few sequences, I've lost the audio to my recording. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just forgot to turn the microphone on or if I had the microphone on but the receiver off, or they were both. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I lost audio for a little while during my hike. So what I want to do is I'm going to just sit here and kind of narrate what I'm doing and give you a sense of what's going on. It won't last long, maybe just a couple of minutes, okay? So please bear with me on this one. Okay, I'm walking down the main park road, and right behind me is my campsite just back there. And I'm walking to the park manager's office, and that's where the trail starts. And right ahead of me is the driveway for it. It's a little gravel driveway. If you would stay on the park road, you'd actually go around to the playground and the swimming area and stuff like that. But yeah, just in front of us here will be the park manager's office. That's the driveway right there. And then I'm coming up on the park manager's office. And then that trail that you see over my shoulder there, that is called the North River Trail. We will come back onto that trail after we get done going to the terminus road. I'm crossing over a dam right now. A nice view over the dam. The dam was actually created to make a lake for the park so people would be able to swim. Alright, after the dam, there's a little sign. The South River Trail goes to the right, and the Ice Age Trail goes to the left. We're, of course, going to go to the left. We're not going to go that way. And this is the way we are going to go. A little swampy and marshy in that area. But luckily, it doesn't last too long. I mean, I didn't walk in any flooded areas, any really soupy, muddy stuff. Of course, I got flies and gnats and sweat bees and stuff all over me. God, they love my hair. I don't understand it. Even when Jen and I were doing our Yellowstone Lake camping, I had to actually put something over my head to keep the flies and gnats and stuff from getting into my hair. And again, it is a little bit of a swampy area, a little wet around that area, but it's not horrible. I do have bug spray on. I wasn't stupid in that regard. And then you see that there's a little hunting blind right there. Where we came out, that is private property there. And it just follows the side of the field until we get to this road. Now this is Sportsman Drive, and it's a gravel road. There is no parking on that road. So if you want to park, you either have to use the actual parking lot, or you'll have to go to the other end of the trail and start your hike from there. I just wanted to stand out on that road a little bit because there were no bugs out there bugging me. We were calling for rain that day. As you can see, the cloud cover is pretty thick. So I was in a hurry to get this hike done. There's the Ice Age Scenic Trail sign and the project sign from 2005. I did pass that bench on the way out to Sportsman Drive, but I just never recorded it. And there's the dam. And just as I was ready to cross the dam, I all of a sudden looked down to my left and I saw kind of a neat view of the dam. So I was like, wait a minute, let's turn around. And we'll actually go down and take a look at the dam from down below a little bit. So that's the dam. Not very big, not huge, but it was just enough to slow the river down and give a nice little swimming area for the park. And the swimming area is down there, and that's actually the lake that was down on that side. There's a boat launch down there. Like I said, the beach is down there. The playground is all down there. I wanted to go down and check it out, but I just never got the chance to check it out during that trip. We got too much rain that day. I restarted the video. I forgot to turn my microphones back on. Crossed over the dam, which is right back there. Came down on the north side, or North River Trail or something like that. North Side River Trail. The Ice Age Trail is going to pretty much just follow the Eau Claire River, and I think we do cross it again at another bridge that was built by the, what was it, the Civilian Conservation Corp, and that was back in 1920, I think my book said. But yeah, this is a nice little hike. I like this. Now my book was saying that all these little rock outcroppings that you see sticking up out of the ground, those are volcanic rock. I'm used to seeing things like sandstone and stuff. Another trail intersection. And I don't see any posts or anything like that, but basically stay next to the river and you're fine. I'm sure that this goes up to the campgrounds, the group campgrounds and stuff like that. I'm going to come down here. This bridge looks kind of cool. It's a road bridge. I don't think this is the one that we're going to cross. Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking bridge. I can even see rock faces on the other side of the bridge. Trail to Scenic Overlook Main Shelter and Picnic Area. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Do I go that way? Or do I go that way? Or do I cross the road and go that way? But you know what? I'm kind of curious on what's around here. So let's go adventure. Oh, wow. Check this out, guys. Look at that. The water is literally just like meandering through all these rocks and fissures and stuff. The bridge is just on the other side of these trees here, Oh, I see right up there a yellow blaze, so we did not have to cross that bridge there. All right, this stairwell here goes up to this building here, which is a shelter built by the CCC back in 1927. I'm not going up there. I want to stay on the Ice Age Trail. Check that out, that huge tree fell over. That's cool. Look at this Behemoth Rock here. Wow. Gosh, check this stuff out, guys. I normally don't see this stuff here in Wisconsin. I'm used to sandstone, limestone, stuff like that. Not volcanic rock fissures and stuff. This is amazing. Think I can climb up there? I think I can give it a shot. All right, that's the trail that I just came off of. I am now up on top of the rock formation. Wow. Guys, this is awesome. I'm gonna guess 40, maybe 50 feet up. And yes, I am not right on the edge. I'm nowhere near it. And even standing here, my legs are a little shaky. Freaking cool as, man, cool as. All right, I made it back down off the rock, and I am going to continue on the Ice Age Trail. God, look at this stuff. Fun, fun, fun. And I get to walk all this stuff again on my way back. Okay, I'm coming up on the roadway to the group site. And there's my blaze telling me to go this way. Ah, it's telling me to go this way. So do not get up on the road. Got a small stone crossing bridge right here. And there are stairs on the other side of it. Oh, I'm so glad that wind is blowing just a little bit today. The temperatures aren't really hot today, but it is really quite humid. Ooh, maybe another overview. I'm thinking the high today is supposed to be in the 70s. And with the rain moving in, it's going to get really cold tonight, down into the, I think, 40s. All right, hold on. Let me get you turned around. There you go. Kind of a cool view. You can really see the stone bridge on County Y right there. These are all the rocks formations that are around it. And then the water is actually split in two channels right here. That's cool. A little 15-inch wall to make sure that nobody falls off, because that's a long way down. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, that looks pretty cool down there. Let me zoom in for you. Little big huge chunks missing out of the wall right there. Of course, people have to spray paint the walls. It actually looks like there's a bit of a path that's down there. So it is possible to probably climb down through there and get down there, but I don't think I'm doing that. Another massive rock outcropping here. Just maybe another 50 feet down the river. Not as good as a view though. All the trees are in the way. Alright, so I just did a little bit of a zigzag. Turned right, now I'm turning left. Alright, coming down to the water's edge. Turn right. So, even though it's not hot, because of the humidity, I am sweating. Okay guys, I'm at a split in the path. It looks like I'm supposed to, there's a yellow blaze over there telling me to go this way, but I think from over here, we're going to be able to see the walking bridge that we're going to cross. So let's come down here. Quite literally right at the water's edge. And you can see that little cross bridge right there. That's what we're going to go up on. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. So that little footpath bridge is what we're going to cross. Okay, so we're supposed to turn right, but I think it's supposed to be up at the top of these stairs. Looks like some people try to walk up that way. Holy cow. So we'll take those stairs. There's also this little path here. They kind of meet up in the, just over there. We'll take the stairs. All right. Hairpin curve right here. Yeah, be careful of those. There's probably about 3 or 4 of them right around this little bend. Probably used to be an old handrail or something. All right. Walking next to a little fence. All right, reached the top of that hill. Whew. Still walking next to the fence because it is a long way down to that water down there. Look at that. No, it doesn't bother me here. I'm on good solid ground and everything, so I'm not too freaked out over the height. If that fence wasn't there, yeah, I might have been freaking just a little bit. Because one wrong step and you're off the edge, you know. I think my plan right now is to get to the footbridge, which is right down there. And I'm gonna stop, have a drink. Water sounds good right about now. Yeah, this is pretty nice, guys. Now this bridge here was actually made in 1920, I think. And this was the bridge that was made by the CCC. So yeah, it's an old historic bridge and it's really, really cool. So that's the view looking downstream. Come over this way a little bit. That's the view looking upstream. Now it looks like you could go down to the left if you wanted to and trip over all those roots and rocks, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go this way. All right, got arrows pointing here, and the only thing that I'm worrying about is the blaze. So follow the yellow blaze. Well, looks like a little bit of a trail keeping by the river over there. But again, I'm going to keep to the yellow blaze. You know, with the exception of the area from the dam where we first started to Sportsman Road, I really haven't been bothered by bugs at all, just in that location. I did walk through a couple of cobwebs, but that's just because, you know, spiders make their cobwebs at night mostly, or they build them during the day, whatever. But they, you know, if people don't walk the trail very often, or if you're the first one, then you tend to get all the cobwebs in the face. That's what's been happening with me, is I'm getting cobwebs in the face. Okay, so my trail did bring me down to the water's edge. So technically, if you wanted to come down from the bridge back there, you could. But there's my blaze right there in that big tree. Took another cobweb to the face. All right, let's keep moving. This is a cool view. Got the sun shining down on me. Wow. It's pretty cool. You know what? I'm not going to bring you guys out here. If you want to experience this view, you're going to have to come here and check it out for yourself. Oh, cool, a bench. I think I might actually use this one. Sit down, take a little water break. My little break, I'm just going to finish off my bottle of water here. Hopefully that wind will kick up again. That breeze is feeling nice. I haven't felt it for a while. I don't know if the trees are just so dense around here that they're just blocking it and sending it all up above the trees, or what. Because I can see the tree tops moving, but nothing down here. But yeah, we've got a nice little view of rapids here in front of me. Pretty cool place. Okay guys, according to that sign and that sign there, we are now going onto private property. So just be respectful of it, okay? Oh, check it out guys. Confluence of two rivers. Got the Clay River that I've been following here, and then there's some more water coming down from around here. So maybe that was that Sandbar Island. Maybe it is a real island. That's pretty cool. So it says, do not climb down bank steps to river, 100 feet. Really? That's 100 feet? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, now I understand what that sign meant. It's not that it was 100 feet down to the river. It was 100 feet down this pathway to the steps here that go to the bank of the river. Got it. That made it sound like don't climb down it because it's a 100-foot drop down to the river. All right, let's keep moving. Nice little stream. Oh, getting a little marshy. I actually was walking along this side over here instead of through all that. Now I'm getting into this stuff. Let's see what happens. A little path over here looks a little drier. Try to step on the rocks. Yeah, real marshy stuff here. But again, no big worries. Oh wow. This is completely different than what I've been used to. This stuff is getting overgrown. Gotta be mindful of my steps so I don't trip. Okay, so that's the path there. And it didn't last long. It's basically where these power lines are going overhead. That's the only part where it's really tight. Once you get past it, there's a little kind of a boggy area here, but then it looks like it opens back up into a good forested area. Keep moving. Flies are bugging me again. Marshy area, you know. That's gotta be like the oldest bench I've ever seen. The last quarter mile or so has kind of been like this. Damp, wet, kind of marshy stuff, but there's rocks placed in there to help with your footing. So just step on the rocks and you're fine. However, when it's not marshy and muddy, there's just jagged rocks sticking up all over the place. Roots. You gotta be pretty mindful of where you're stepping. I have no idea how much I have left. And if it's gonna be like this until the end of the segment, I really don't know. And because of all the marshy mud and stuff like that, of course the flies are back out, so they're buzzing around my head again. Looks like I got out of all the heavy, rocky, marshy stuff. Now I'm in deep pine forest, still, of course, next to the river. I've passed a few benches like this one over here. So that's nice that they give you enough benches to really use and stuff, so that's kind of cool. All right, guys, got some more signs saying we are still on private property and to stay on the trail. All right, so I pulled up my Google map to see how far it is to the end, and it shouldn't be too much farther. Maybe half a mile, quarter mile, something like that. I keep on going through cobwebs. I mean, constantly going through cobwebs. And again, I'm having flies in my hair. Don't know why. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop, spray down with some bug spray and see if that helps. Oh, check out this boardwalk, guys. Looks like they literally just laid down wood on the trail. That's exactly what they did. Pretty lengthy too. Not horrible to get over though. Pretty decent. Ugh. Lots of roots and stuff sticking up too. Gotta be mindful of those. Oh, looks like I'm coming to the end up there, guys. I think that's it right up there. I didn't bring the hat that my dad gave me. I didn't even think about grabbing it. So I've been having to fight with the flies all damn day. I mean, the middle section seemed pretty decent. Now here, right towards the end, it got bad again. Oh. All right, so yeah, that's the end of the trail right there. I'm gonna turn this off, catch my breath. I'll come back and talk about the trail a little bit. Oh, I'm actually sitting out by the road so I can get some of the breeze to blow on me. So the segment, you got great views in spots, you know, but 3 difficulty on the hills, yeah, I would say that's right. You got to work on them a little bit, and they kind of sneak up on you. You know, you might be walking the bank, and you kind of look up and it's like, oh, there's a little hill. Well, next thing you know, that hill's like 50 feet tall. But the trail difficulty, I don't know if I could give that a 2. I mean, yeah, it's well blazed and it's easy to follow for the most part, but the actual difficulty of walking it, because you got so many roots and rocks and mud holes and all this other stuff, it's very, very difficult. But at the end of the segment here, this is County Z, which you came to, and there is parking here. So if you don't want to start on Sportsman Drive, you can come over here, start it here, and walk to the other end. This trail's not bad. It's really not. But man, a lot of those flies were just all over me. Oh, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish off this bottle. Like I said, it's not really hot. It's just so humid. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm going to just sit here, rest up a little bit, and then start the walk back. I am starting my journey back. You see the parking lot behind me. I'm going to start heading back, and I don't know how much recording I'm going to do. Just a little tired from not sleeping good last night and everything. Now doing all this exertion and fighting the flies and sweat bees or whatever the hell's buzzing around my head. So I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot of recording on the way back. Maybe take some pictures, and that's about it. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, I'm back on the north side of the river. I crossed the footbridge just down there. Stopped there, drank half a bottle of water. Now I came up the bluff here. I'm at the railing. So I'm getting there. I'm almost back at camp. All right, I am back at the big overlook by the huge rock formations out on the water. You can walk out on them. So that's what I'm doing. This is the view of the river from the other side of the bridge. All right, guys, I'm just about to the park manager's office, station, ranger park, whatever the hell you want to call it. The park manager's office. How about that? I'm just about there, so I'm just about to where I started this whole journey. So this is Mark saying thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along on this little adventure. And I'll see you on the road.